Okay, are we set up properly? No, that's it. All right. Hi, Mariella. If you're still here, Doreen, Sharon, Tina, who's ready to color? I am really tired. I'm just like, wow, I feel zombified. So I'm looking forward to some low-key coloring. Hi, Karen. Hopefully everybody has their sketchy friendler picture or whatever they're going to be coloring, their coloring book or their coloring app, or if you're crocheting, grab onto that, whatever you're going to be doing tonight. If you're just listening, hello. It's been a very long day. I've been working really hard. Hey, Rena. I've been working really hard on the launch of Mighty Networks, our new community space. And let me tell you, it is awesome. It is so far. I mean, there's limitations. There's ways that it's not like what we're used to. But in other ways, it's so much better than what we're used to. And I'm just really, really enjoying it so far. But it's been a total labor of love every step of the way. So hopefully people who are coming into the space are also enjoying it, because it's definitely a lot of work. Oh, let's see, a bunch of people coming in today. Megan, Jan, Gail, Susan, Regina. Hello, hello. Joanna. Is it Joanna? Do you pronounce your name Joanna? Joanna or Joanna? Everybody always asks Anna, are you an Anna or an Anna? The Anna has one N in her name because it's short for Anastasia, and so we call her Anna. But and usually with two N's, I think it's also Anna. Oh gosh. Hello, everyone. Michael, Annie, Vanessa, Jennifer. So I'm going to be coloring my husband's coloring page tonight. It's kind of weird. You know what's really funny is he asked me what I wanted him to draw for this coloring page, and I said nature. He said nature and a cute animal, and I thought in my head, if I say that, he's gonna draw a bunny in a forest. And I don't really necessarily want a bunny in a forest because it's so common. I should say something to him, but I didn't. So I got a bunny in a forest. But it's a very good bunny. So here we go. I hope everybody has their forest bunny and is ready to go. I don't know. I think I'm gonna start with the trees right now. I don't know if a lot of people from the main page have made it over to the ZenZone, or if they're even interested. I don't know if people are mostly coming from the ZenZone Facebook page, or I don't know if I should try posting ZenZone live stream links in the main page broadcast channel, or if people would be upset with that. I don't know. All I know is we have decided to integrate it with our YouTube, our family vlog YouTube space. So it's all on one channel, but I make sure that the ZenZone live streams are identifiable with the name at the front of the title, and I put them all into their own playlist. So Hopefully that helps people who are not interested in being Zen. Because there are some of those people. There's a buzzing sound. It might be. Let me turn off. Last time people heard a buzzing sound, I turned off the baby monitor, and that seemed to do the trick. Maybe some interference from that. Did that help? Did that take care of it? Let me know. So I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want to do these trees. I think I'm gonna go with this lighter color to start. You see, I had him put like a watermark on here. He was signing it and dating it, and I said that's great, but no one's gonna know what that means except you. So if you want people to know who drew this picture, then you probably want to put your @ on there with your channel name so they can find you. It's typically when people see @ something, they know that means they can go find it on the internet. You just pull up Google and type @ the sketchy friendler and you'll find him everywhere he is to be found. Did you guys know that? I find a lot of people don't think of that for some reason when they're searching for something. But you can always open up Google and type whatever it is you're looking for into the search bar, into the search field, and it will find all of it everywhere. It's very handy. Charlene, it's your first live. Welcome. Welcome. I hope you enjoy it. We tend to be pretty chill on these late night lives. It's for decompressing and relaxing and doing fun things that some of us haven't done since we were a kid, like coloring and chit-chatting and learning how to do stuff. Like I learned how to crochet. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can layer these colors and do something. I don't know. I want to make it look like an actual tree somehow, but I'm not very good at the realistic coloring or drawing. It kind of looks like I'm just giving it disease, huh? Doreen, I am using, gosh, what brand are they? I guess that's the brand name. If you look, I put the link right in the description of this video. If you look in the description of the video, there's a link to our link tree. And on our link tree, you will find the button that takes you to our Amazon affiliate page. And I have these on there. If you look on the A3ZenZone list, you will find these markers and many others. These ones are they're pretty nice. I like them. They've been nice to use so far. I don't know what I'm doing here. Just kind of playing around to see what happens. These are supposed to be blending markers. It says that in the description. So I find that they do blend a little bit as they start drying, but you still kind of have a little bit of a line. Between the colors. Let's see. Michael, you started with the trees too. Yeah, I kind of felt like I want to do some of the boring stuff first. See how that goes. See what I can do with that. And then I'll do the cute things like the flower and the owl and the bunny. And did you guys see these little bugs down here? Oh my gosh, I love the little bugs. It's like a little bug family. It's ridiculous. It's so cute. Rhonda, you got a diamond art kit. That's a rooster. Very cool. My diamond paintings shipped. I think they might be here tomorrow or Monday. They shipped out immediately the next day. I was really excited. And it said that they only take a couple days to get where they're going. So that's cool. They should be here. It's saying, I think it depends on the paper, and my printer paper isn't playing that nice with the markers. Oh, it could. It's not. Is it like a glossy paper? You might have trouble with a glossy type paper. You look, I have marker on me. How the heck did I manage that? Wow. Okay. Cheryl, you like watercolor pencils for blending? Yes, that would be cool. Watercolor pencils would be great. Erin uses these markers. Are called Copic markers, and they're alcohol markers, and they blend very nicely as well. I'm not that fancy. I don't require those expensive markers like he does. This is fine. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not selling anything. He sells his art for bucks. So he has to use good products to create it. Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer just put the link to the link tree in the chat if you guys are interested in finding the coloring page or the markers. You can click on that link, and the coloring page is on our merch store. So you'll click on the merch button, and the markers are on our Amazon store. So you'll click on the Amazon button and then go to the A3ZenZone list. You know, I was talking to Erin today about the A3 thing because I was thinking for our YouTube channel, for new people who might find us and start following us on YouTube, the A3 thing might be confusing because they're like, why is it A3? Only two of you have A names, Erin and Anna, and then there's Nana, and that's not an A. So that doesn't make any sense because I don't use my real name. So most people don't know what it is. They don't know that it starts with an A. But I told Erin, guess what? You know how our channel name, our page name, our branding now is Team AMC Anna, right? Because we're Team Anna, because that's our daughter, that's our child who needs us to rally around her, needs everyone to rally around her. So we're all Team Anna. Well, Anna, Team Anna, ANA, is Erin, Nana, Anna. Makes up the name Anna. So that's kind of neat. So we might be able to do something like that, maybe in our intros. Like, hi, we're Team AMC Anna. I'm Erin. I'm Nana. I'm Anna. I don't know. I think I thought about this while I was on the toilet. I'm always thinking. I've always have work running through my brain, no matter where I am or what's going on. It's just the constant work backlog. Boy. How many of you are any of you that are here right now already over on the new network? Anybody? Anybody over there? Anybody on any of my testers? So far, we have migrated. I've migrated our VIP Patreon folks, and a couple of our um, next level down of Patreon folks. And then I started bringing in all the testers, all the people that signed up to be testers. And so they've been coming on for the last day, last 24 hours. It's been a whirlwind, kind of like making sure each individual person gets on, gets situated. They're getting a free trial in exchange for being a tester. And so I'm very excited to get things going with them. We're going to have a little meeting, a little live stream on Monday to talk about how we're going to be testing everything and how we're going to be documenting that testing. And we're just going to try and break stuff and figure out what works well and what doesn't. So by the time we open up the doors to the public in just 2 weeks, we'll have a pretty good sense of how well it works. And yeah, it's going to be exciting. Things are going to be very, very streamlined over there. It's already looking gorgeous. We had our Patreon Zoom tonight, which is now, after tonight, no longer going to be a Patreon Zoom because it's going to be family Zoom for the family level over there. And I was able to set an event right inside the network in that space where those people are. I was able to set up an event, a bi-weekly event for the Zoom sessions. And it shows everything right there. And all you have to do is go click on it. It's just so brilliant. It's so easy. Very different than how we've been doing it the last few years. The Zoom was fun. Yeah, it's like a soft opening. Yeah, that's what I called it, Sharon, it's like a soft launch. It's kinda what they call it when you're launching, like, a new app or something that's been in development. You do a soft launch, you bring in your testers, you let them try everything out, and then once it's ready, you open the doors, let everybody in. It's gonna be good. I'm feeling good about it. I think it's gonna pay off. I really think people are gonna I don't know if for those of you who are over there already, how are you finding it as far as navigation? Does it seem is it good? Is it easy? It's definitely different. I can picture it filled up. I think my favorite thing so far about it, Tina says it's very user friendly. And my favorite thing so far about it is the ability to get to know the people who follow us. And I've always loved that about our Patreon membership too, that we get to video chat with those people and really get to know them. Because on, the basic social media channels, we don't get to see you guys. We see your names, but we don't get to see your faces. We don't get to hear your voices. It's really hard to learn about you on an individual level unless we see you everywhere constantly. um, this, I can go look at people. I can pull up their bio and I can see their picture and I can see who they are and what they're about, and I can have a private conversation with them through the in-network messenger system, and it's really nice. I'm gonna get to know so many more people who have been following us for years. I don't know, guys. It's starting to look like a tree, or Let me think. Maybe kind of a little bit. Pretty cool. Yeah, Tiffany, I had to put a pause on the Patreon members joining as of this morning because Patreon members already paid for February over on Patreon. And all of the testers are joining the network right now, and they're getting a 2-week trial to be on the network. But the Patreon members still have 3 weeks left in their memberships. So if I pull Patreon members on right now, I realized after just doing like 3 or 4 people that they are going to lose a week of membership. And I didn't want to do that without like either checking with people individually if they're okay with that. I just figured maybe it's easier to wait another week and then the rest of the Patreon members can join up with the 2-week trial, and then it'll match up with when their memberships would organically renew. But I'll get in touch with people over the next few days and find out what they want to do, because I just didn't have time to do that today. I was helping everybody else get on there. Yes, no spammers. No spammers on this platform. No spammers at all. Even if somehow I don't think that spammers have a line on this platform. I don't think it's even on the radar. But even if they did, like, click the link, say I provide the link over on Facebook and they click the link and decide to go through the process of joining for free, it's pretty easy. Like the second they post anything, they're going to be booted off the network. So it's not like elsewhere; they won't have a chance. But the thing with most spammers is that they're not real people. They're not actual individual people. They are actually bots, and bots don't join things. Like they don't go through a sign up process. They don't have the ability to do that. So I don't expect we will see any spammers over there. I think we'll have very few trolls. I think most people just aren't going to put in the level of effort required to get on the network, because you have to create an account, username, a password. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be really good. And I think once people get over there, they're going to find they really like it, because everything is in one place. You don't have to bounce around from place to place. If you want to go to a live, the link is right there. If you want to attend a Zoom, the link is right there. Want to find out what's going on with us? You open up the page and you read the post. It's all right there for every platform. Lynn, hello. Have a good sleep. All right, I'm gonna do this little owl guy. What color? What color I should do the owl? I have this. Why are there 2 of these? This intrigues me. Don't they look the same? They look identical, don't they? Maybe one is just ever so slightly a different color. I'm gonna test. I'm gonna test them. Yeah, it definitely looks gold. That one. Oh yeah. That's very different. What color is that? I don't even know. Some type of light brown, light brown. Okay, put that up here. This is gold though. Let me see. I want to check these too. Got a dark gray and a light gray. Okay. Is this an even lighter gray? Yes, it is. All right. There we go. So that's what I was thinking, Cheryl. Yes, I was thinking I should do a gold owl. I think I'm going to do that. Hey, Rhonda, Nana, are you all feeling better now? From just like my blood pressure med change and all that stuff? I'm feeling pretty good lately. Although we had this pasta dish yesterday, and I think the cheese might have made it a little too salty. I've been really doing low salt for the last like 6 weeks. And my body just kind of got puffy. And it wasn't the pasta itself. Oh, thanks, Sharon, for the super sticker. It wasn't the pasta itself because it was like a grain-free protein pasta. Although that made me gassy because it was made out of beans. But yeah, something in the recipe was kind of salty, and I really think it was the cheese. So that wasn't the best thing. But yeah, I've been doing outside of that much better. I'm gonna make the owl's eyes bright yellow because aren't they usually bright yellow? You can see them in the dark. Let's see. What color should I make his chest? Maybe gray. People are not paying attention to the dates and they think it's a new video. Oh, is that what Rhonda was talking about? Yeah. The videos, yeah, I don't know how to combat that. I really don't, because I feel like I've done everything. I don't know how many times I've talked on the lives we've done in the last 2 months about how I was going to continue posting the old videos from 2023 until we get all caught up to the end of the year. I've mentioned it so many times. And then I have it in the description of every video. I've got the date that it was originally posted on every single video. And it's also they're all in a playlist called Facebook Lives. So that would indicate that they're coming from Facebook. And I even tried one day putting the date right in the title of the video. Thank you, Tina, for the super sticker. I even tried putting it right in the title of the video, and it didn't seem to do a lick of good. So there's really nothing else I can do. Like, I just don't understand. People, I guess that's one thing that I'll talk about um in my social media 101 is that when you are watching videos online, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube or wherever, anything, Instagram posts, anything, you should always read the description. Always. I mean, I always do. I always look at the description because there's so much information in the description of the videos. Typically, there's, backstory, there's links, the dates there. So you can really, really get a good sense of what's going on by checking the description of the video whenever you watch a video. And there is typically a description on every video on every platform. So sometimes you have to click around to find it, but yeah, all of those videos are from 2023. We started in July, and I am now posting September. We're about halfway through September. So we're going to go through the trip back down for Anna's medical care in September. We're going to go through getting ready for Austin's visit and then Austin arriving in October. We're going to go through Anna's birthday in November, and then, a little bit of December holidays, and then we'll be done and we'll start posting brand new content. And the nice thing about doing it this way is, for one, it allows people who haven't been following over on Facebook all this time a chance to get caught up in what's going on with our family. Because there's a lot of people who have been on YouTube all this time and not on Facebook at all. And we haven't been posting on YouTube regularly since early 2023. So it gives them a chance to get caught up. It gives me a chance to work on all the other things that I need to get squared away in order for us to make this transition. It also gives us a chance to build our audience up a bit because it's still pretty low over here on YouTube because we haven't been posting over here. And it helps us if you watch the older videos because we're getting ad revenue. We're actually getting paid twice as much, just over twice as much for ad revenue over here on this platform. So watching the videos and the live streams over here is far more lucrative for us than it is on Facebook. So yeah, we have a plan for what kind of videos we're going to be doing once we're caught up to current day. We're going to be doing some couple different styles of videos. And we're going to be doing live streams again a few days a week, and the subscriber groups will have their special lives again. And yeah, we've got a plan. So, all right, should I do the leaves or should I do the other tree? Or should I go to next? Maybe I'll do the other side of the trees and then I'll do the top leaves. I think I'm going to try to start with this lighter color brown. Cheryl says, maybe the new people that are only catching you only on YouTube think those videos are current. I don't think so, Cheryl. And the reason I don't think so is because for the most part, it is very likely that new people finding us on YouTube, they are already YouTube users. And so they're very well versed in reading the description and looking at the dates on the videos. I don't think that would be an issue for most of them. And you can tell it's not current day because we'll say things like, "Oh, today's Tuesday," when it's actually Friday. Or, whatever. There'll be something will be said and you're like, "Wait a minute, what?" There's no the other day I posted one of the videos and we were talking about the hurricane because it was a video from early September last year. There's no hurricane right now in February. So things like that make you go, wait a minute. Let me check the date on this video. That seems weird. I don't know how I feel about this brown. I'm definitely going to have to go. It's very light brown. It's a little poopy. Let's see. Yes, Rhonda. Aaron did draw this. Yep. He drew it specifically for me because I asked him to draw a picture for me to color with everyone. So, yep. Mariella says, I put the channel on my bedroom TV every day and tell it to play all. I hope it's boosting your viewing hours. Thank you, Mariella. I've been checking on Aaron's viewing hours, and they're going up. Slowly but surely, but they are going up. So it'll happen. We'll get there. Right now, I told him he should really just focus on, he should more so focus on his commission work because that can actually bring some money into the household, whereas the videos don't right now. So, because he was getting really caught up in spending a lot of time on the videos, but he wasn't doing the commissions. I'm like, oh, we need that. We need that right now. So he's got like three or four commissions ordered right now. I need to get an ordering system up on the merch page for him. I'll work on that tomorrow. And I need to get my social media videos, Zoom sessions scheduled. Or we're going to be in big trouble. You guys know on Facebook so far this month, we've made like $300. Maybe it's a little higher, maybe $350. I haven't checked it today. But that's like for the whole month. It's terrible. So we haven't been well, I did post a video today. Did you guys see the video I posted today of making Aaron's Loco Moco? It was pretty cool. It was a fun video. You will see ads more often in replays. Yes, that's generally true on any platform. You see more ads on replays for sure. Yep. Yeah, we're getting good ads over here. We're getting paid over twice as much for those ad views. As long as you're watching for at least 30 seconds, we're getting paid for that ad view. And yeah, it's really looking nice if we could just get our audience growth to go up faster. And I'm not really sure how to do that because I don't know how to infiltrate the YouTube community. It's a hard one. They want you to pay for advertising and we can't afford to do that. It's funny when you hear your husband in the other room talking to someone and then you hear a woman's voice respond to him. You're like, well, talking to? He's talking to Google. Oh, that Google. Sounds like he's singing. I don't know if he's singing or if he's playing music very low. I can't tell. Aw, Lynn says, I always get excited now to see an ad because I know it's helping you. Yeah, I did the math. I think I was talking to Hillary the other day, and I said, yeah, we're our RPM, which is like the amount we get paid for every 1,000 ad views. I think it was like just over $20 or something like that. And I did the math. You divide it by 1,000, it works out to like 0.026 something per ad view. So like every time you see an ad, and you're like, yep, cha-ching, cha-ching. I just have to keep reminding people about the requirement to watch them for at least 30 seconds because a lot of people don't know that. And they get that skip button pops up and they click it right away and boom, it doesn't count anymore. I'm guilty of doing it on other channels sometimes too, from being impatient. But for the creators that we love and we follow regularly, I will sit through the ads. I feel like Aaron would do so much of a better job coloring this picture. I should tell him to color his own picture. See how he does it. Amanda, you didn't know that the ads help people on YouTube? Oh yeah, that's how content creators make their whole income. It's by people watching ads. The ads pop up, and if you let them play for at least 30 seconds, then the content creator you're watching, if they're monetized, they get paid for that, and that's their job. That's their income. That's how they get paid. It's at least a part of their income. Some content creators or influencers will have other forms of income as well, like classes like I'm doing, or merch like we have, or sometimes if they're like cooking content creators, they'll sell their own spice blend or cookware that has their name on it, stuff like that. It's good to have a product. They say that generally if you're an influencer or a content creator and you sell a product, you do better than just relying on ad revenue alone. So that's why I've been trying to diversify our income stream this year. Get paid for doing other things. Now it sounds like he's playing a video game. You know how when you play a video game, you hear the fighting noises and stuff? Oh, that's music. Okay. I'm like, why would he never plays video games like that? Okay. I'm layering in a different way. It's getting there. It's getting there. Hillary, you finally found out how to see the counter? Oh, for the ads. Yeah, for me they pop up on the left. Like you have to kind of tap on the picture to show the you have to tap on the video to show the bar, and then it shows up on the left side. Are you guys having a Super Bowl party? Heck no. We are not. Aaron, he likes football. Like, he'll watch it, but he's not like, oh my God, I have to sit down and watch the Super Bowl. Yeah, I don't think he's watched a single football game since we've been together. But, like, if he were at a buddy's house or with his dad or something, he would sit down and watch it with them. I'm surprised that my dad's not coming over to watch it on my big TV because he's in Florida. He's supposed to come see me this month. I guess that's just as well because I wouldn't want to watch it anyway. I am so not interested in football, not even a little bit. Not even slightly. Like, you guys can watch it. I'm going to go work. Go do my work. I'm going to mute that. Dinging. That's Mighty Networks. That's people coming into the network. Yeah, so some of you, Scott's the same way about football, yeah. Some of you who are here are part of that, what's now about to be archived $50 Patreon group. And if you are interested in getting on Mighty Networks now, instead of a week from now, shoot me a message or an email or something and let me know, and I'll go ahead and sign you up. But like I said earlier, I just didn't want to do that unless you're okay with losing that week, because it's only a 2-week free trial right now, and you guys have 3 weeks left on your Patreon subscriptions that you paid for at the beginning of the month. So I'll just need your explicit permission to do that. I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat this late. Anybody else have that problem? I think about how well I've been doing the last few weeks and how much weight I've lost. And like, why would I mess that up just for a snack? I really need to figure out some more low sodium, low fat, easy ways to get a burst of protein other than just eating chicken or just drinking a protein shake. I need to do some research. Susan, you're always hungry. I used to be always hungry. Oh, Regina, the medicine you're on makes you hungry a lot. See, I have the opposite thing going on. The medicine I'm on makes me not hungry a lot. Sometimes I really have to make myself eat. But it is the end of the week, so my medicine's wearing off. So typically Saturday and Sunday are the days when I start feeling a little bit hungry again. And I had dinner quite a while ago now. We ate well before Patreon Zoom. So I probably ate at like 7:30. What time is it? Oh, wow. 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. Oh, yeah, it's been like 6 hours. Boiled eggs. Yeah, I had eggs for breakfast, though. I don't want to have eggs twice a day, but I do very much enjoy my eggs for breakfast. Yogurt. That's a good idea, Mariella, because I have these Activa yogurts that are also probiotic. So maybe I'll do that when I get off the live. Maybe I'll have a little yogurt before I go to bed. They're small, they're portion controlled. I have peach flavor, which makes me happy. That definitely is a different color tree than the other one. They've got a little bit of texture to them, right? A little bit. Which one do you like better? I think I like the one with the owl in it better. But, you know, they both have their own thing going on. Yes, Zana, I do look for low sugar yogurts. One of my favorite low sugar yogurts is Siji's. I've been giving that to Anna since she was a baby. But I wanted some yogurt with probiotic in it, so I went with the Activa this time. Rhonda says, "Could Aaron draw me a gnome?" Oh, Rhonda. Oh, Rhonda, I laugh because hold on, Rhonda. Hey, babe. Baby? Listen to his reaction. Hey, someone has requested a coloring page. They'd like you to draw a gnome.
You don't know me. Oh, gnome, you didn't. Oh, gnome. A gnome, okay.
He's anti-gnome.
I could draw a gnome. What's the gnome? What would the gnome be doing?
What would the gnome be?
What would the gnome be up to?
Doing gnome things? Nobody
knows.
Nobody knows what the gnome is doing.
Gnome means gnome.
Gnome means yes. Oh, too funny. The gnome doesn't really fit into the... Well, I mean, if it's an enchanted forest... Okay, let me tell you right now. I'm going to tell you. This is the deal. They have to be... They have to be cute little. There has to be a scene where they're like peeking out of the bush. They're like creeping along the... You know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like hiding.
Yeah, but they're little.
Yeah.
Like compared to giant bunny, little gnome.
Right. Have you ever seen that movie Legend?
I think so.
I think Anna should watch that movie. It's about unicorns.
Is that the one with Will Smith?
No.
Oh, that's I Am Legend.
This is a movie came out in like 1980.
Okay, then I don't think I have. I don't think I have seen it. What do you think about my trees?
It's very nice. I like the ingredients.
You kind of have to like
it's good.
put it away to see it proper, but I kind of like this one better than that one.
Very nice.
I did different techniques.
Okay.
I started this one with the dark at the bottom, and I was like, ooh, that's too dark. Okay. So then I went in with like the reddish brown, and then I went back with the dark and did the lines, and then I went back with the medium and did the texture. Cool. This one, I just totally layered, like I did light to dark layering.
That's cool. It looks lookable. Very nice.
Thank you. It's cool. It's a good. How many of you guys are coloring Aaron's picture right now at the same time? While he's here. Yes, Michael, I have kefir, I have kimchi. I don't have sauerkraut because I have kimchi.
I think we might have sauerkraut in the pantry.
I have all of those things for probiotics. Sharon says gnomes are like avocado toast, overdone and they've worn out their welcome. I like avocado toast. Ooh, that's what I want, baby, when you're done with the Enchanted Forest coloring book. Yeah. I want a food coloring book.
A food coloring book?
Yes. Okay. With foods and food products. You know what would be cute and cool? I have an idea. Everyone's always telling us to make a cookbook, and we're not cooks. We're not a cooking channel. But you could draw my recipes and I could write down the ingredients. And then they could color them and make them and eat them.
It's the first coloring cookbook.
The first coloring cookbook. What do you guys think about that? The cookbook in full color after you color it. See, I'm telling you, my brain is always thinking. I told them about my idea for the name, the Team AMC Anna that I had while I was on the toilet.
AMC ANA.
Yeah. Team ANA.
Well, wouldn't it be AMC ANA?
No, it'd be Team Anna. Team Anna.
AMC, like.
It's Team AMC. And it's Team Anna.
Oh, that'd be Team
but it's not AMC Anna.
AMC ANA.
I don't know. Elaine says a coloring cookbook sounds awesome. Because while you're waiting for your food to cook, you could be standing there coloring.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to color an avocado. I dig that. That's what I thought of because I was getting out greens for the greenery. This is like a blue green though. I don't think this is gonna work for.
Well, I'll leave you guys to it.
Okay. Oh, Sharon, I love truffle butter, avocado toast, umami, and charcuterie boards, and coffee bears. I love all those things. All of them. I dig it. It's all good stuff. Yeah, see how blue that is? You can see it next to the other greens. Too blue. Too blue for leaves, anyway. I think that one might be too light. I'm gonna do these two. Oh, I like lobster mac and cheese too. Make me hungry coloring book. Yeah, I like that, Hillary. That's great. Color. Babe! Baby! 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 He's got to come back. I have to tell him. Babe! 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 That's my babe call. It's like a bird. What happened to him? He disappeared. Did he take Jameli outside? What? Is he going to the bath? He might be using the bathroom. He's probably like, man, why sure he's gonna call me when I'm on the toilet? Because that's what wives do. Right? That's what we do. Men take too long on the toilet. It's fact. I don't know why that is. I don't know why they do that. Maybe he just can't hear me over the music. I'm not sure. Baby? See, I usually use the Google to call him over the intercom. But if I do that, it's going to activate all your Googles. And then you guys yell at me because your Googles are going crazy. I have to tell him before I forget. He's going to forget, though. Oh, I hear him. He is in the bedroom. He's in the bedroom. Hey, baby, in the bedroom. Why? What are you doing? Oh, I paused his music. Baby? I paused his music. It's got the fan on too. I could turn off the fan too. See, this is the cool thing about having master controls. I could turn off the fan too, so you can hear me. You walked out of the room, and Hillary said something, and it triggered me. It triggered me to come up with the title of the book, the coloring book. Okay. It's called "Color Me Hungry." Right?
That's great.
Right?
That's great.
I think it's perfect.
Yeah,
I think it's a perfect title.
Figured it out. I think that's what's gonna
for a coloring slash
our coloring book apart from everything else.
Color Me Hungry. How freaking awesome is that? I want it. Maybe we have to make this happen. Okay. It sounds
delicious.
Amazing. This is we're so swamped with projects. We're like, hey, let's add another log to the fire. Yeah. let's add another box to the dumpster fire. Oh, I really dig that idea though. Let me see. I'm seriously going to turn off the fan. Where's my master fan? Okay. Anyway, back to you. Sorry, guys. I was so distracted by that awesome idea that popped into my head. Isn't it, Elaine? I think it's a brilliant title. I don't know. I don't remember what Hillary said, but I was like, oh my God. I love it. It totally triggered me. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write it down. Because, memories are fleeting. I have no idea what recipes I would put in that book. I don't have any recipes. I'm not a chef. I'm not a cooking content creator. And I don't have any recipes that are just my own. That's why people ask me like what recipe, like what's the recipe for that? I'm like, just Google it, because that's what I did. No, are you serious? It already exists. Of course it does. Of course it does. Food illustrations and designs to color for stress relief. Okay, it's a coloring book, but is it also a cookbook? That's the thing. Is it just a coloring book? Or does it have recipes for what you're coloring? See, that's the difference. we're not making just a coloring book. We're making a coloring cookbook. We're not making anything. We're just talking about it, but who knows? Maybe we'll make it. Maybe we'll make it. But yeah, that's the idea, is that you would have the coloring page on one side of the book as it's open. And on the other side, you would have the recipe and the instructions for making that food item. I don't know how well it would go over, because isn't that one of the things of cookbooks, is like the full vibrant color photos of the food is what drives people to buy the book and make the food, because it looks so delicious. They're like, oh, I have to make that. A black and white drawing of the food that's uncolored is probably not going to have the same effect. See, Annie, the dip, the artichoke dip, is not my recipe either. That's a recipe that Deb gave us when she made it when we were at her house, and I asked her for the recipe because it was so delicious. So delicious. Sharon says the photos make the book. See, it might not be appealing to anyone. It's a funny idea, though. But I really do want a food coloring book. Like, I would like to color food. I think that would be fun. Some foods. All right. I go back in with the dark. What if there wasn't a paper underneath this and I were just coloring all over my desk? What would you guys think? What would you guys think of me if I were just markering all over my desk with pure reckless abandon? I'm not that person. I am not a rebel. I'm very, very caught up in following the rules and doing things proper. But, one can dream. I can't imagine you do. See, you guys know me. You know me. That is not me. Like, oh no, Nana's lost her shit. She is completely gaga, cuckoo, lost it. The trolls pushed her over the edge. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Chris. We need a line of merch that says "See," because that's Anna's. Do you guys know that? Aaron and I say that all the time because Anna started it. Because it's like her little snotty "I told you so." She would say something to us and be like, and then it would happen. She'd be like, "See," like that way that only a proper 8-year-old can taunt you with. So it's totally her thing, and now it's a whole thing. So we should have like mugs and shirts that say "See." It's funny. Oh, no worries, Christine. There is no such thing as late. You arrive when you arrive, and whenever you arrive is the time that you were supposed to be here, right? It works out just as it should. So no worries at all. This is our Zen space. There's a reason for everything. You guys ever you have to be somewhere, an appointment or whatever, you trying to get out the door and things keep happening and you're like, what the crap is going on? Like, I gotta go. I'm gonna be late. This is ridiculous. And you're stressing out. And you're like, what, why, why is this happening? Why is that happening? You finally get out the door and you're running maybe 10 minutes behind or something. And you get a little ways up the road and there's an accident that just happened 10 minutes prior. And you're like, okay. I mean, if I had come through there 10 minutes ago when I was supposed to be on time, that would have been me. I've had that happen quite a few times. It's always a reason. Sometimes we don't know it at the time. Sometimes we don't realize it until minutes or hours or years later. But I do believe that there's a reason for everything. It's happened to you, Charlotte? Good morning, bird. I'm just giving this tree some vibes, some texture. Okay. All right. Now what? What shall we do next? Should we do the flower? Should we do the background? Or should we do the bunny? I feel like I should do the background before I do the bunny. Just because it's further in the background. Good night, Amanda. Oh, that's a cool idea, Amanda. Color it and Procreate. Yeah, that's a good idea. You might have to connect some of the lines, but yeah. I have to do that when I import Erin's drawings for merch. I have to go back and connect some of the lines. Otherwise it doesn't play nice. All right, what is my I don't have I guess this is the lightest blue. Let's see the blues. Let's see what we've got for blues. Well, that's like a purpley blue. And this one's like a greenish blue. It's good though. It could be a good sky color, but I think that would be more like night. I think it has to be this one because it appears to be daytime. keep coloring on myself. This one little wispy cloud. That's it. Just one lonely little cloud. This is the loneliest cloud that you'll ever see. Oh, let's see. How am I going to do the mountain? Gray? Green? What should I do for the mountain? I guess it depends if I want it to be like snowy. Do the bunny last. Okay. Dark gray for the mountain. I think I want to put some trees on the mountain, but I don't know about dark gray. Of course, I can't. If I do light gray, then it's going to blend with the bunny. So, yeah, maybe dark gray. Okay, I think you're right. I'll do some over here. Make sure I like it. This is very dark. It's very dark. It's almost black. I'm waiting to see if it dries. A lot of times they dry a little bit lighter. It's not lighting up that much. Let's try this one. The other side. That one's better. All right. Candy Mountain. And I was printing these coloring sheets last night before I posted them up on our store to make sure that they printed well. and a couple of them came out like the ink was kind of reddish. It was really strange. I think it was because it was a PDF, and then I switched it to a JPEG and didn't seem to be doing it anymore. But Anna got the ones that didn't work right, and she was so excited. I'm like, do you want 3 of the same thing? She's like, yeah, and I can color it 3 different ways. I was like, all right, all yours. We have to see the snow on top of the mountain. Oh, I got you. I can do that. I'll fix it in a moment. Get some. Get some. Finish up the mountain. Where's my black? This one? No, that's gray. Oh, here it is. I think I'm gonna just add a little bit more snow to these. Okay. Going with a little bit of the dark. These areas where there's shadow. Or where I'm putting shadow anyway. So this paper is very thin because it's printer paper. So that's definitely one thing to keep in mind if he actually does end up doing any kind of coloring book. So we have to figure out where it would get printed. So that it was on more durable paper. I'm going to put on some actual snow. there, I feel like there would be a little bit in here too, because it's a shadow. It's a very dark spot along the mountain where it's colder, right? All right, let that sit for a minute. There's a lot going on there. Where is this my light blue? Yes. Okay. Chris, you're having a peanut butter jelly wrap. Nice. Your midnight, post midnight snack. What time is it where you are? I don't know if I'm going to get this done tonight. I'm going to have an hour left to the ground. What I think will be the holdup. Or I could stop after I finish this part and finish it on another night, do like the bottom half later. Sounds like Aaron is coloring. I know he was finishing up that first commission order. He was coloring it earlier, so he's probably wrapping that up. Megan, you're about to reheat some Alfredo. Ooh, I'm jealous. Sounds delicious. 1:30. 2:30 in Quebec. Good night, Annie. Alfredo sounds yummy. Michael, you did many marker sketches on printer paper recently with water-based markers. The paper curled as it dried. Yes, I've had that happen before with thin paper. Yeah. Yeah, I really like the paper thickness of my Enchanted Forest book that I colored in before with the tree stump. I like the thickness of that paper. It's almost like cardstock. It's almost that thick. But it colors very nicely. And it doesn't bleed through the other side. This one, I'm sure. Yeah, it's pretty much. Okay. That is looking more and more like snow. I just wish I could blend the edges of the black out a little better. just a little harsh. What do you guys think? Does Anna like to draw and color? Oh, yeah. Yeah, she loves it. She especially loves to draw. And she likes to color when she uses markers like these. She doesn't have to apply pressure. She's not a huge fan of like colored pencils or crayons because she has to push so hard to make them do what she wants them to. She doesn't have the strength. I think that's one thing that a lot of people don't realize is how little strength she really has. Unless you see her in person, you probably don't realize that. She has pretty much no muscle in her upper extremities. A little bit in her legs, but okay. Oh, Maria, I'm so glad. Thank you, Ursula. Yeah, sketchbook paper is definitely better and thicker, absolutely. Okay, I think I'm going to stop here for the night because it's already 2:37 and I don't think I can get the whole thing done by 3. And this leaves me some good stuff to work on next time, right? Because I can go in next time and do the ground and the bushes. And then I can do these cute little beetle guys and the flower and the bunny. And then it'll be done. Pretty cool. See what my husband thinks about it. All right. Thank you, Christine. Good night and sweet dreams to you as well. Chris says, Nana, does everybody who has Anna's condition have no strength? So every AMCer is affected differently. Every single one. Even if you put 9 other 8-year-old AMCers who all have type A myoplasia, just like Anna, because remember there's over 450 different types of arthrogryposis. Even if you put 9 other 8-year-old AMCers with the same type who are all affected in all 4 limbs, just like Anna, every single one of them is still going to be affected differently because there's so many joints and muscles in the extremities. Any one little thing is different, and there's different levels of affectedness. So some AMCers will have more strength, and some AMCers will be more weak, and some AMCers will be able to have more range of motion, and others will be completely stiff in parts that the person next to them is not completely stiff in. So yeah, they call AMCers snowflakes because they are all unique and different. It's really interesting. So and then they talk about autism much the same way, right? They say if you've met one person with autism, you've met one person with autism, because there's so many variations in people on the autistic spectrum. So Anna is in every way twice exceptional. All right, you guys, sleep well. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.